your impressions of today's session?
Today there were some really good things. I think guys, especially with the ones, guys were running around playing fast. Thought Matt hit some deep balls that looked good. Thought the defense was running around at times. Looked like Hightower's back in close to where he is. So there was some real good things. And then there's always some things we got to get better at.
Are they where you wanted them to be at coming into tomorrow's scrimmage and kind of ending fall camp?
I think so.
Right now?
Yeah, I think we're a little ahead of where we thought we would be, and in fall camp. Now we just got to have a good day tomorrow, and then it's all Montana State from there on out. We just got to really fine-tune what we're going to do against them, and everybody understand the game plan front and back.
What are you seeing out of Gunnar Amos at this point in camp?
He's doing some good things. I think he's really improved. I think of what I did with him last year and last spring. It was kind of a package, and now more he knows the offense, and then now Mason more has a package, and that's kind of how you learn it and progress. And so I thought he's doing some good things.
You look at the last few years, and you've always had at least 2 or 3 quarterbacks playing throughout the season.
Right.
Does he kind of know that he's eventually going to have to play and maybe play a few series here and there?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he has to prepare. He has to prepare every day like he's going to play a whole bunch, and go into every game like he's going to play a bunch, because that's how you prepare as any backup for that matter, but for sure, as a quarterback.
I know going into the summer, he probably didn't anticipate being a backup, and then once Jake leaves, he's kind of assuming that number 2 role. Did you have a conversation with him at that point and kind of let him know that he has extra responsibility from here on out?
No, I think he realized it. We talked about it, but I don't know if we actually had to sit down. I think because in the spring Matt was out, he was the whole backup the whole spring, so it kind of already prepared him for it, and I think he's done a good job, worked hard.
I know that you just mentioned that all the guys have a chance to play, but would you consider there to be a quarterback battle for that number 2 spot between Mason and Gunnar, or does Gunnar have it? Or
it's more of Gunnar is the backup, and Mason will have a package. It's more like that. Kind of like a couple years ago when, when there was Taylor and Chad, and they were 1 and 2, but Josh McCain had a package. Gunnar definitely would be the backup, but Mason will have a package, and that'll be something that if time comes that we have to use it, we'll be ready to use it, and we'll execute it well.
You said Callan was looking better, then he went down right there towards the end of practice. Do you have anything on him? Was it just cramping?
No, he's fine. He's fine. Everybody's fine coming out of today's practice, so that's a good thing.
And then I wanted to ask about, I think it's Jason Silva, a guy you signed. Is he on campus yet, or
not yet? We're hoping he's going to get here any day. He just ended up taking longer to graduate than we thought. So, obviously he won't be probably ready to go the first game, but we always can use depth, and hopefully he'll be ready by the second game or the third at the latest.
The battle that you have at the 1 guard spot between Mason and Darius, it was Mason with the first team today. Is it going to go back and forth, do you think, until the opener?
I think as of right now, Mason has the upper hand, definitely, but it's always good to have competition, and Darius has been working hard. So, and it's good to have a 6th guy that maybe can roll, and you can roll everybody else to, and one guy kind of gives a couple guys spells, and I think we'll be able to do that with because George